Ambassador Veltar's crystalline form pulsed with nervous energy as she watched the massive viewscreen dominating the Galactic Council chambers. Around the circular amphitheater, representatives from 200 species sat in stunned silence. The emergency session had been called after receiving Earth's response to the hegemony's ultimatum, but no one had expected this. The human fleet hung in space like a constellation of death. Where the Council expected perhaps a dozen desperate ships, 3,000 vessels of unknown design waited in perfect formation beyond the outer system. Each ship bristled with weapon signatures that made the assembled fleet admiral's sensory organs twitch with unease. "Impossible," rasped Admiral Korth through his respirator. The ancient vegan had conquered 17 systems during the expansion wars. Our intelligence suggested the humans possessed barely functional atmospheric craft. This is a battle fleet that could challenge the entire hegemony. Council Prime Minister Zexhai raised her 6 arms for silence. The Altarians' usually composed demeanor showed cracks of uncertainty. Perhaps there has been some misunderstanding. The humans were given standard terms for primitive species. Surrender their system for integration into the hegemony, or face pacification. The view screen flickered, and suddenly they were looking at a human. He appeared unremarkable by galactic standards, bipedal, single-headed, no visible natural weapons or armor. But his eyes held something that made several council members instinctively lean back in their seats. "Greetings, Galactic Council," the human said, his voice carrying across the chamber with unsettling calm. "I am Admiral Sarah Chun, speaking for the Terran Federation. We received your ultimatum." Zexhai activated her translation matrix. "Human Chun, we offer your species the opportunity to join our peaceful coalition. Surely reasonable beings can." "Stop," the single word cut through her diplomatic platitudes like a plasma blade. "Let me clarify something for you. 3 weeks ago, you destroyed our research station at Proxima Centauri. 47 scientists, civilians. You vaporized them to demonstrate your resolve." The temperature in the chamber seemed to drop. Admiral Korth's mandibles clicked nervously. That was a standard enforcement action against an unauthorized presence. "You killed children," Chen continued, her voice never rising but somehow filling every corner of the vast hall. Dr. Martinez brought her daughter to the station. Elena was 8 years old. She wanted to be an astronomer. Behind her, the tactical display updated. The 3,000 ships moved into attack formation with predatory grace. Weapon readings spiked across every monitoring system in the chamber. "Now, about this peaceful coalition of yours," Chen said. "We did some research. The vegan expansion wars, 17 conquered civilizations. The Altarian purification campaign, 3 billion sentients relocated to suitable worlds that turned out to be toxic waste dumps. The hegemony's integration process has consumed 400 species in the last millennium." Veltar's crystalline structure began resonating with fear frequencies. "You don't understand the complexities of maintaining galactic order." "Oh, we understand perfectly." Chen's smile was colder than the void between stars. "You're bullies. You find species that can't fight back, and you either enslave them or eliminate them. You've been doing it so long, you forgot that sometimes the prey evolves." The tactical display zoomed out, revealing the true scope of the human fleet. Thousands more ships materialized from stealth positions throughout the system. Battle stations that dwarfed anything in Council records. Weapon platforms that made veteran admirals' combat protocols stutter with incomprehension. "The difference between humans and your previous victims," Chun continued, "is that we've been preparing for this conversation for over 2 centuries. Every time one of your peaceful integration fleets visited a system, we were watching, learning, adapting." Council Prime Minister Zexhai's voice cracked through her translator. What do you want?" "Simple. You're going to return every species you've integrated in the last 50 years to their original territories. You're going to provide reparations for the damages you've caused. And you're going to remember that humans don't forget, and we sure as hell don't forgive easily." The view screen displayed a list of systems, species, and coordinates. The scope of what the humans were demanding would reshape the galactic political landscape entirely. "You have 72 hours to begin compliance," Chen said, "or we'll demonstrate why Earth's children learned their history lessons very, very well." The transmission ended, leaving the Galactic Council staring at a fleet that had just turned their entire worldview upside down. In the silence that followed, only one thought echoed through every mind present. They had gravely underestimated what humans considered acceptable payback.